Welcome to Curious Rex. For this list, we are going to count down some of the most haunted places in India. So, let's get started. Number 1. Kuldhara, Rajasthan. The state of Rajasthan is one of the India's top tourist destinations for Indians as well as for foreigners. While many people come here to admire the palaces and the architecture, some are also intrigued by the stories of the supernatural. The village of Kuldera, located near the city of Jaisalmer, is quite well known for such stories. Although it is an abandoned village which is considered to be over 200 years old, you can still find few houses and temples in almost near perfect condition. Presently, it is maintained by the Archaeological Survey of India. The story of village of Kuldera revolves around a brutal Prime Minister Salim Singh, who was also called Zalim Singh by the villagers because of his brutal nature. Considered to be more powerful than the king he served, Salim Singh fell in love with the daughter of the village's chief and proposed her for marriage. Naturally, no one approved for this, but they were no match against the brutal Salim Singh. Overnight, the villagers fled the village, cursing it in the process. Some people from Delhi's Paranormal Society stayed in the village to test if the village is really haunted. They not only recorded activity on their devices, some claimed to have spotted shadowy figures and were tapped on their shoulders when no one was really around. Number 2. Bangalore International Airport. Here's an entry you might not have expected, as many of the haunted places are either old or abandoned buildings. Considered to be the third busiest airport in India after that of Delhi's and Mumbai's, the story about the Bangalore International Airport is sure to send chill down your spine. It began when one night, pilots of an approaching aircraft saw a woman in a white sari standing on the runway. Pilots immediately contacted the ground staff to take her away, but she disappeared before someone got there. Many other employees have claimed to saw that woman. The fear of the woman grew to such extent that many workers refused to take night shifts, as they often found something eerie in a building which was a bit far away from the main airport building. The authorities have denied the presence of any ghost. While the story has died down, it still remains a haunted place for the people who has seen the lady. Number 3. Mukesh Mills. Located in Tony Colaba area in Mumbai, Mukesh Mills is rather favorite among directors of Bollywood films. Opened in 1870s, Mukesh Mills is located next to Arabian Sea, which made it rather apt for ships to dock here for loading and unloading of yarn and cotton. It ran out of business in 1980s and was later shut down after an unexplained fire broke out. There are numerous stories of paranormal activity, not just by workers, but by also actors and actresses who visited there for shooting their films. One such case is of an actress named Bipasha Basu, who found it difficult to deliver her dialogues on one particular part of the mill while she was perfectly fine in any other part. A television actress named Khamia Punjabi swore to never return to the Mukesh Mills when one of her co-actresses became allegedly possessed and warned others to leave the mills in a deep manly voice. For now, after some renovation, the mill is now open to patrons who want to book it for parties and functions. Number 4. Malcha Mahal. India's capital Delhi has its fair share of haunted places including Sanjay Wan, Cantonment Area, Agressan Ki Baoli, and Firoz Shah Kotla among many others. However, for this list, we chose Malcha Mahal solely for its story. Malcha Mahal was given by the government to Princess Vilayat Mahal, a self-proclaimed descendant of the royal family of Awadh. It was originally a hunting lodge built by Firoz Shah Tulak. Princess Vilayat's property was seized by the Britishers and she became homeless with her two kids. She landed at a Delhi railway station and stayed there for 9 years. During this time, she protested against the government for her lost property. When the government finally allotted the Malcha Mahal, it was already in ruins. Infested by insects, dilapidated and run down, it was completely unfit for any human being. Princess Vilayat committed suicide at the age of 62 and her kids stayed there until their deaths. The older son was found dead on September the 3rd, 2017, and his younger sister died sometime before, although the exact date is unknown. Recent reports suggested that they were not related to the royal family at all, and Princess Vilayat Mahal just hallucinated. There are few complaints of the paranormal activity surrounding the area, but authorities say that there is no ghost, only false stories. Number 5. Shaniwar Wada. The city of Pune has many youngsters due to the numerous colleges and IT firms. It is also a great getaway place due to its pleasant climate all year around. Shaniwar Wada is a historical fortification which was built in 1732 for Bajirao I. It was originally a 7-story capital building for Peshwas. The 6 stories were destroyed in Third Anglo-Maratha War by British artillery. In 1773, Narayan Rao, who was the fifth and the ruling Peshwa, was murdered by guards on orders of his uncle Raghunath Rao and aunt Anandibai. Anandibai wanted to become the queen, but she never could in her lifetime, and thus she manipulated Raghunath Rao into giving execution orders against Narayan Rao, which were disguised as an arrest warrant. It is said that the spirit of Narayan Rao still haunts the fort, and his cries can be heard on a full moon night. His last words, Kaka Mala Vashava or Uncle Save Me, are sometimes heard by people who work there. In 1828, an unexplained fire destroyed most of the fort, but the surviving structure is now a popular tourist site. Number 6. Ramoji Film City, Hyderabad. Considered to be one of India's biggest film city, Ramoji is not just that, but it's also a tourist attraction. Over many years, many movies have been shot here. Being a sightseeing attraction, Ramoji attracts many visitors who can stay in the premium hotels. However, Ramoji also attracts some spirits from the other world. Lights falling off their own, or lightmen being pushed from the heights that left them injured during shooting of these movies are common occurrences. Many actresses have felt something supernatural in their green room as well. Apparently, the spirits seem to have a thing for women and they have at times ripped their clothes too. Not just actors or actresses have felt these supernatural activities, but the tourists in the hotel have also complained about hearing whispers and messages written on their mirrors in Urdu language. Story has it that Ramoji Film City was built on a battlefield of Nizam, and the spirit of the soldiers who lost their lives still haunts the area. Number 7. Raj Kiran Hotel. Lonavala is considered to be a perfect weekend getaway by many, especially in the monsoon when the rains paint the hills of Lonavala with greenery. Raj Kiran Hotel is located in the main city of Lonavala. People often complain about a feeling of being watched and presence of something have kept them awake at night. There is this one particular room near the reception in the ground floor that is considered to be haunted. After several complaints of the people seeing blue light near their feet at night and their bedsheets pulled off, they locked this room and decided to never rent it off unless absolutely necessary. Once, a couple landed in the hotel and booked that room as they had no choice because of the season being at its peak. They too left after several hours. If you ever decide to visit the hotel, do let us know about your experience. Number 8. Dow Hill, Kursong. Not many people know about the Dow Hill. It is the hill station not too far away from Darjeeling. Dow Hill boasts of natural beauty including tea gardens, waterfalls, valleys, and botanical gardens. Dow Hill also has Subhash Chandra Bose Museum and it is pleasant all year around. However, it's better known for its haunted tales than as a hill station. So many locals living here share their stories and experiences of the supernatural. There is a story about a headless boy who roams the forest and another story of a woman who roams around in sari. Dow Hill houses Victoria Boys High School, which is over a century old and is believed to be haunted. Locals say that they can hear footsteps and shrieks and laughter of children even when the school is shut during vacations. When the sun sets, you can feel the spook in the air. It's wise to stay indoor or go out with a local if you want to explore the hill at night. Number 9. Three Kings Church. Goa is the party capital of India and a popular tourist destination for foreigners as well. It's known for its wild fun and beautiful beaches. There are many beautiful churches in Goa that are famous for their architecture. Three Kings Church in South Goa has a spooky history that keeps people away from going too close to it at night. It is located in the village of Kansulim, which was ruled by 3 Portuguese kings back in the day. Each of them wanted to be the sole ruler and quarreled many times about it. One day, one of the king invited the other two over to discuss this matter and poisoned them. However, he soon committed suicide, fearing that the people would lynch him after the news of the deaths of the 2 kings spread. Evidently, all 3 of the kings were buried together in the church itself. Even though people haven't spotted anything strange, there is this eerie feeling of something surrounding the church that keeps people away at night. Number 10. Bhangar Fort. Bhangar is considered to be the most haunted place in India. Located in the state of Rajasthan, it sure has a spooky story behind it. The Archaeological Survey of India, or the ASI body, has even put up a sign outside the fort to warn tourists to not enter its premises after the sunset or before the sunrise. Even though authorities may not have accurately acknowledged the presence of supernatural, the board says it all, and it is enough proof that there is something that shouldn't be played with. The fort in its heyday was considered to be an archaeological marvel. It was built in 1573 by Man Singh I for his son Madhav Singh I, but it was named after his grandfather Bhan Singh, hence the name. It has few stories about why it is haunted, but the most popular one is about a warlock who fell in love with the princess and created a potion to attract her towards him. But she soon discovers of his evil plans and poured the potion on a boulder. The boulder rolled towards the warlock, crushing him in the process. With his dying breath, he cursed the Bhangar and said that it will be destructed. Soon, the Mughals invaded the Bhangar kingdom and destroyed the city. It is said that the spirits of the people, including that of princess and the warlock, still haunts the fort's interiors. So these were our top most haunted places in India. If you have any other place in your mind, please comment down below. Do not forget to like and share this video, and a sub will be massively appreciated.